Idaho Falls isn't the kind of place where you'll find over-the-top luxury resorts, so it's probably safe to say that I think that Marriott's Residence Inn is probably the best hotel in Idaho Falls. It's located just a couple of blocks away from Interstate 15 in the heart of the downtown area, next to the Snake River and adjacent to the falls. Our stay at the Residence Inn was a 2-night stay as part of our trip to Yellowstone, and I should mention that the park entrance at West Yellowstone is only 110 miles away, about a 2-hour drive. So let me begin this review, as I usually do, by showing you around the room. We stayed in a 2-bedroom suite, room number 420. So here we go, this is room 420. Okay, this is the kitchen. It's got a full stove and oven. And there's even some baking dishes in there. Microwave. It's got bowls and dishes. Looks empty. And then a full refrigerator and freezer. It's very nice. Dishwasher. Well, I don't know how to open it yet, but we'll figure that out. So here's one of the bedrooms here. It's a king bed. We've got a bureau and a television. A closet and a bathroom. This one has a tub and a shower with curtains. This is the other bedroom. Pretty much identical to the first one, with a bureau and a television. King bed here. Looks like the closet's in a little different spot. This one has a shower with glass. The accoutrements are in bottles on the wall. There's the closet. The Marriott Residence Inn offers a free hot breakfast buffet available for 3.5 hours every morning, and it's quite the spread. The coffee's available not just during breakfast, but seem to be available all day long. Something you don't see in a lot of hotel breakfast buffets, fountain drinks. Bagels, toast, muffins. And the toaster. Yogurts, chocolate milk, the cheese board, fruits, hard-boiled eggs. It looks like 2 kinds of sausage, both chicken and pork. Potatoes. Scrambled eggs look really good. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic.
Good.
This is a great hotel.
Oh, good. We love to hear that.
Juices, oatmeal, hot water. These are toppings for yogurts or oatmeal, I suppose. There's their choices. I bet you these are tortillas. Indeed. Wow. And then more fruit here. Pop-Tarts, wow. And donuts. And I almost missed these. They have waffle makers too. This is the first time I've ever seen something like this before. I am one who usually does leave a tip in the breakfast area in a hotel. But this seems to be a new concept. Even something to keep the kids entertained during breakfast. Great job. So that looks like the breakfast bar. I was impressed by the variety of the selections available on the breakfast bar here at the Marriott Residence Inn, and it's all included in the room charge. Okay, let's have a look around the facilities. There are comfortable seating areas both inside of the lobby and outside too. Here's a look at the indoor space. High ceilings, a television, chairs and couches arranged in a variety of configurations for either personal space or conversations with friends. Outdoors is this cozy area around the fire pit. It was quite busy in the evening. So I didn't want to film this last evening because there were people out here. They even have over here a barbecue grill that you can use. Right now it's covered up. But whatever they were cooking out here smelled really good last night. Ah, yes. Here's their little market. The selection and prices are about what you expect to find in a hotel marketplace like this. And back down this corridor, you'll find some meeting space. The gym in the hotel is open 24 hours a day. So I don't want to film inside the gym because there's somebody working out in there. But you can see there's some free weights, a couple of ellipticals, 3 treadmills, and the gym looks out over the pool. Across the hall is the guest laundry. Looks like $3 for a wash. And 6 dryers, so 3 washers and 6 dryers. But by far, the best amenity offered here at this Residence Inn is its pool area, which far exceeded anything that I would have guessed that I would find at a Residence Inn. Well, this is the pool area, and this place exceeds expectations. A very large pool, and also, I think the largest jacuzzi I've ever seen as the hotel jacuzzi. The pool and the Whirlpool hot tub are 5 stars. I mean, it's not a pool in Vegas with cabanas and cocktails, but this is just a Residence Inn in Idaho, and it definitely exceeded my expectations. The room that this is in is not your typical hotel pool room. And look at the flourishes on the ceiling. Over the jacuzzi is a lighted circle. It's small details like this that just make it seem so much better than your average hotel pool. You can tell by the people in there just how large that jacuzzi is. Here's the gym that we already saw. It overlooks the pool. Fantastic hotel pool. I know it's only a little waterfall, but really, I mean, it's the little things that make this thing just seem so much more special than a regular hotel pool. And the backside of water. And I know that the footage was a little dark because I filmed it late in the evening, so I came back in the morning to give you another glimpse. If you're finding that this video is helpful as you look for a hotel here in eastern Idaho, won't you please consider clicking on the thumbs up? Because that's how YouTube decides if it should be shared with more people who are looking for this type of information too. Here on Postcard Dan, I have over 100 videos on travel, hotels, flights, and cruises. So if you'd like to see more, I'd be honored to have you as a subscriber. Just outside of the front door of the hotel, you'll find Idaho Falls' excellent waterfront trails along the Snake River. It's a scenic place for a stroll on the riverbank with the peaceful serenity broken only by the loud rumble of the crashing water. Here's the Japanese garden, right in front of the hotel. Nearby, across the bridge in Idaho Falls' walkable downtown, you'll find plenty of restaurants and historic buildings in a compact area. Here's a look at the bill. This was for a 2-night stay in August. It's pretty straightforward. You won't get socked with a bunch of hidden surprises. There's no resort fee and the parking is free too. So the only add-on is just the government taxi. The final total came out to be $610 for 2 nights. But remember, this is a 2-room suite. And because we were 2 couples traveling together, we were able to split the bill. So this means that the net came out to be about $150 per night for each of the 2 rooms. And that's an excellent deal. So this turned out to be a hotel stay that I enjoyed. It had all of the things that I look for in a place to stay, and none of the junk charges that I truly detest. I thought that the Residence Inn here in Idaho Falls was a good value for the money, and I definitely will stay here again in the future. This is Postcard Dan in Idaho Falls, Idaho.